All right, so while everyone is going outside, I would love to briefly present NAMMO company. So NAMMO is a leading international technology group specializing in high-performance defense and space solution. The NAMMO Group's broad portfolio includes shoulder fire systems, military and sports ammunition, rocket motors for military and space applications, and environmentally friendly demilitarization services. NAMMO is driven by precision engineering, a dedication to safeguarding the environment, and the development of innovative global solutions. For the further presentation and discussion, we have Mr. Per Berger, and welcome on stage, and good to see you here. All right. So here's a microphone, and would you love to briefly present us the company and what we're going to see here today?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here and giving us the opportunity to participate in these live firing days. We are going to show our 12.7 ammunition and also our shoulder-fired M72. We will start to fire our 12.7 against a target consisting of a 20 centimeter concrete wall. The ammunition is linked by one multi-purpose tracer, and one armor-piercing incendiary round. So we are getting ready, so please observe our target number one, the gray concrete wall on the left side.
Okay, in a couple of seconds we're going to see live firing. I would love to remind everyone to use the safety earplugs. Also, apsogos. What we see is a 12.7, or which caliber is that?
It's a 12.7 millimeter caliber.
And the distance?
Distance we are firing at is 100 meter, and this multi-purpose round is a high effective round that will give you both penetration, fragmentation, blast, and incendiary effect in the target.
All right.
Our API is extremely high performance in penetration and do penetrate the 22 millimeter armor steel plate at a distance of 1,000 meters.
1,000 meters, that's a really long distance. All right.
We will now continue and fire at the armor 10 millimeter plate at an angle of 45 degrees. The multi-purpose ammunition is also very good effect when it comes to very shallow impact in the target.
Okay.
So this will then show the effect on an armor plate target for a light armor. Okay. So please observe the target on the right of the concrete target.
All right, so the target on the right, right? Okay. Okay, this is that target on the right, and we're waiting for the live firing.
So as you can see on impact, you then see the incendiary effect as well as the blast.
And again, it was 12.7. Looks amazing.
And of course, this ammunition you can get it in whatever link configuration that you want to do. We can also deliver this ammunition for sniper purpose. And very important is that all our 12.7 millimeter ammunition is ballistically matched. So you will give the same hit point whatever kind of NAMMO ammunition you are using in your system.
Okay, and speaking about the last ammunition, what's the distance of the bullet itself? How far it can go?
You can fire for more than 2,000 meters.
2,000 meters. That's really long shot. All right.
Okay, we are now continuing and we'll start with our M72 shoulder fired. And I will leave the microphone to my colleague Kwadip, that are the product director of our shoulder fired systems. And he will explain more about that.
All right, perfect. Thank you so much.
Thank
and
you.
Looking forward to seeing you in exhibition. All right. Hi, how are you doing?
Thank you.
All right. What we're going to see right now, can you briefly present us what will happen, what distance, what caliber, what the weapon system we're going to see?
Okay. We're going to demonstrate M72 law. It's a 66 millimeters shoulder fire system. What we're going to fire is actually M72 EC law. It's the enhanced capacity. It's going to penetrate to your armor plate. The range is 100 meters.
Okay.
So I think they're preparing for that.
All right. So it's going to take a couple moments until we're going to see it live firing.
Right. So the system itself is qualified for the Norwegian Army 10 years ago, and now we are selling to several, NATO countries in the world.
Okay. So which NATO countries is that?
Among others, Lithuania is
Oh,
buying
right.
this, and also Finland is buying this as well.
Right.
And
It's
they're using several years already.
Right. So we were looking forward to seeing shooting from 100 meters, and
So we can, yes, just shoot when it's ready.
I would love to remind everyone until we're gonna see live firing, please everyone wear earplugs. Okay, now operators in a moment will switch the cameras to the target. Here we go. Can you comment briefly what we see?
Yes, I think they are ready to fire, and the range, I said, is about 100 meters, and it's against an armor plate, about 2.5 inches.
So 2.5 inches, which is roughly 5 centimeters.
Yes. What we have demonstrated, the system capabilities to penetrate 450 millimeters of armor.
450.
Yes.
Wow, that's
we
a lot.
have, armor pieces at our stand showing the test, which you can go and see. But for this kind of testing, we just demonstrate that it's working against armor plates.
So literally you can engage APCs, armor vehicles, even
Abs-
maybe tanks.
Absolutely. Yes. Please observe.
Eyes on the target, please. Lovely hit.
It looked like it's worked as it's supposed to. I believe we might, observe the target later on to see the penetration.
As I said before, after the lunchtime, everyone has a chance to go on a field to see the effective targets, so everyone can see the damage that was made.
Okay. For the next round we're going to fire is an anti-structure round. It's called M72 ASM-RC.
Right.
It's a reduced caliber. The purpose for this round is actually to engage, in urban warfare, where you can do breaching the wall. You can have function in a vehicle,
Right.
like, light armor vehicle.
Right.
It has a capability to penetrate 5 centimeters of armor. No, sorry, 5 millimeters with steel plates.
Wow, steel plate.
Yes. And it has function against multi-type of target. It has a function you can select short or long delay.
Okay.
So for this demonstration today, we're going to fire against a vehicle where we select short delay. So
Okay.
you get the function of the round more or less, right away when you hit the target.
So now we see the car, which is going to be penetrated and targeted by your weapon system.
Yes. So what we expect if you hit the target, which I hope he will hit,
Yeah.
you will see a big explosion. It's contained about 450 grams of explosive. And as you can see, it has really great effect, that kind of target.
The vehicle literally damaged into pieces and no way to survive such a hit.
That is the purpose, yes.
Wow, that looks amazing, right?
So the round worked as supposed to. For the next demonstration, we gonna do with a drone.
With a drone?
Yes.
Wow.
So the range for the M72 is very limited because it's a short range system.
All right.
But we have a concept where we can extend the range by using the drone to carry the weapon to the target, which means we can do that, in the range for today technology,
Right.
about 2 miles.
2 miles?
Yes.
Wow, that's a long distance, actually.
It is. And we have the capacity to do that even further, depending on how the transmitter.
Right.
But today we're going to actually launch the M72 round, which he solidify on
Right.
the drone,
Wow.
and then fly to the target and actually,
You're going to hit it from the top.
hit the top attack, really.
That's really an unexpected new way hitting targets.
So our target is going to be a container to simulate the target.
Of course.
And we're going to fly about 20 meters above the target.
Okay.
And actually fire from above the
Yeah,
target.
I've seen a couple of videos before that. I was really honestly was amazed by the effect of a hit and how it works. That's really amazing.
It is, because now you can actually, bring the weapon to the target.
Right.
And, just, get rid of the limitation of the range.
Right.
So as you can see, we have a drone carrying the M72, the same thing again.
Okay, so that's pretty fast.
Yes.
We see a drone landing and
What we're looking to is to see if the battery is capacity to reload and do
Okay.
the same thing again.
Okay, so the drone gonna land, the crew, the team gonna check the level of the battery.
Yes.
And if it's enough, we're gonna see a second shot.
Absolutely.
All right, fingers crossed, ladies and gentlemen. Just let's wait a couple of minutes to see the drone landing and
Yes.
recharge.
I got a confirmation that the battery should be more than enough to redo the firing. So what they're going to do now is actually to reload the system
Okay.
with a new one and try again.
Okay, so we can see live how it works. The drone lands, we have a crew coming, recharging, and again, flying up and shooting again.
Absolutely.
Speaking about the height of shooting, what's the minimum? We've seen now 20 meters. Can it shoot from like 10 meters height?
The system itself, is arming about 14 meters.
All
So
right.
you cannot shoot any less than that.
Okay, because
So-
it can damage the drone itself, right?
Not really. The arming of the system is based on the safety
Oh, okay.
for the user.
So this is how the settings are set.
Yes. So for the system itself, no arm at 7 meters, but all the systems should be armed in 14 meters.
Okay,
Based on the safety. Because this system you're going to solidify as well.
Okay.
And you don't want it to explode, 1 or 2 meters
Okay.
above it.
Are we going to have the same target shot for the second time?
We're going to do the same system
And the same
And the same
target?
target.
Okay, the same target.
and
so
hopefully, the experience based on the wind, he can try to maneuver
Yeah,
better.
fingers crossed. So, ladies and gentlemen, please pay attention. In a couple of moments, we're going to see the same drone, the surface, and you can see the drone moving left and right, but hopefully it's going to stabilize and have a precise, nice shot. Oh, lovely,
yes.
lovely. Ladies and gentlemen, your applause. That was a nice hit.
I think it was a dead-on hit. As you can see, this is the ASMRC warhead. It's actually explode a little bit inside the container, so which means all the pressure damage will be
It's
inside.
inside, right. So during the observation moment, everyone will have a chance to see the container and the damage that was caused inside.
Absolutely, and you can see the container has been boiling out a little bit based on the pressure.
Yeah, so probably inside gets pretty hot as well.
Not hot, but really high pressure.
Oh,
which
yeah.
can very unpleasant to be in there.
I bet.
So now, as you can see, the drone can return to the base and reload again if you want. But I think it's enough for today.
Oh, that's really lovely. Ladies and gentlemen, please applause for the super amazing performance, and it was NAMMO company. All right.
Thank you very
Thank you
much.
so much. Thank you so
Thank you.
much.